Welcome to the Reality Revolution. I'm your host, Brian Scott. And today, we are going to talk about the art of self-inquiry, or more specifically, the power of questions. One of my focuses on this channel is affirmations, but in many cases, questions can be more effective. I have a couple of meditations on the channel designed around using questions to change your consciousness. Some people call them affirmations. But in particular, questions are even more powerful now that we have fully entered into a fourth density environment. So I wanted to talk about this. In this unprecedented era of human consciousness, we stand at the threshold of a profound transformation, a shift from third to fourth density of existence. The fourth density represents a higher vibration of energy, light particles packed with more information, the lifting of the veil that clouds our subconscious mind from the truth of the universe. This is characterized by a deeper awareness, interconnectedness, and a heightened sense of spirituality. Entering fourth density means we're in a time where our thoughts and intentions have an increasingly direct impact on our reality, leading us to a paradigm where the intangible becomes tangible and the spiritual intertwines with the physical. At the heart of this monumental shift are the questions we ask, not just of others, but of ourselves and the universe at large. In a world where our consciousness holds more power than ever before, the questions we pose become catalysts for change, guiding us through a transformative journey that reshapes our reality. This episode delves into the art of asking, how formulating and contemplating the right questions can be a powerful tool for personal and collective transformation. Why do questions hold such power? In this new era, our inquiries are more than mere words. They are vibrations sent out into the universe that is more responsive and fluid. Each question we pose is an invitation for new insights, opportunities, and pathways of understanding. They are the keys that unlock the doors to deeper wisdom, abundance, health, love, and spiritual enlightenment. I have found if I ask a question, I will get the answer. It may be right away, it may be in a couple of hours, couple of days, or a month. Sometimes it's crazy the kind of answers that we get. All the answers are available to us in this new level of consciousness that we are existing within. So, I will explore how questions can be used like affirmations, setting intentions and focusing your energies towards desired outcomes. I'll delve into why asking the right questions is crucial for harnessing the potential of this fourth density environment, and how this practice can lead to profound personal and spiritual growth. This episode is more than just a guide, it's an invitation to self-discovery and transformation. And as you navigate the uncharted territories of fourth density, let's harness the power of your inquiries to create a reality that resonates with your deepest desires and highest aspirations. Welcome to the transformative power of questions in the era of fourth density. Throughout the history of human consciousness, questions have been at the core of our quest for understanding and meaning. From the ancient philosophers pondering the mysteries of existence, to modern scientists probing the secrets of the universe, questions have driven humanity's progress and evolution. It's through asking that we have explored unknown territories, both externally in the world around us and internally within the depths of our psyche. The evolution of questions in human consciousness mirrors our journey from survival-focused beings to the individuals seeking deeper understanding and connection. In the early stages of human development, our questions were primarily about survival. Where can I find food? Or how can I protect myself from danger? But when we asked those questions, we got answers. And as societies advanced, our questions grew in complexity, reflecting our expanding curiosity about the world and ourselves. We began to ask, why does the sun rise and set? Or what is the nature of happiness? This evolution has not just been a matter of complexity, but also of the types of questions we ask. There are open-ended questions, those expansive inquiries that invite exploration and contemplation, like what is the purpose of life? These questions don't seek definite answers. Instead, they open up realms of possibilities and encourage deeper thinking. Then there are reflective questions which turn our gaze inward. They ask us to consider our own experiences, beliefs, and feelings. A question like, how did this experience shape my beliefs? Isn't just about finding an external truth, it's about understanding your personal truths. Guiding questions are another type. These are often used in educational settings or in personal growth contexts. They are designed to lead us on a path of discovery, helping us uncover insights we might not have found on our own. A guiding question like, what steps can I take to achieve my goal, provides a framework for action while still leaving room for personal interpretation and decision-making. The impact of these questions on our psychology and spirituality is profound. When we ask powerful questions, especially those that challenge our existing beliefs or open us to new perspectives, we engage in a form of mental and spiritual exercise. It's a process that not only stimulates our cognitive faculties but also touches our innermost selves. Asking powerful questions can lead to a heightened sense of awareness. It can open us to new dimensions of thought and feeling, deepening our understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. This process can be transformative, leading to personal growth, emotional healing, and even a sense of transcendence. In our current journey into the fourth density, the power of asking takes on an even greater significance. In a realm where our thoughts and intentions shape our reality more directly, the questions we ask not only reflect our desires and curiosities, but also actively create the fabric of our experiences. By mastering the art of asking, by understanding the nature and impact of different types of questions we ask ourselves, we equip ourselves with a powerful tool for navigating this new and exciting landscape of human consciousness. In the realm of personal growth and self-improvement, affirmations have long been heralded as a powerful tool for manifesting desires and cultivating positive mindsets. But there's an equally potent yet often overlooked tool in our arsenal: questions. When framed correctly, questions can serve as powerful affirmations, opening up a dynamic pathway for transformation and insight. The concept here is simple yet profound. Traditional affirmations are positive, present tense statements that affirm what we want to be true. I am successful. I am surrounded by love, for example. These statements are meant to reprogram our subconscious mind, helping us to believe in and attract these positive realities. However, not everyone finds affirmations effective. Sometimes our inner skeptic might reject these statements, especially if they feel too distant from our current reality. This is where questions can make a remarkable difference. When we turn an affirmation into a question, we bypass that skepticism. Instead of saying, I am successful, we ask, why am I so successful? This subtle shift creates a psychological phenomenon known as instinctive elaboration. The brain loves to solve problems. So when posed with a question, it instinctively starts to search for answers, creating pathways and possibilities that align with the question. How can we turn affirmations into impactful questions? The key is to formulate these questions so they assume the desired state is already true, prompting your mind to contemplate and elaborate on this positive assumption. For instance, if your affirmation is, I am healthy and full of energy, you could ask, why am I feeling more healthy and energetic every day? This not only affirms your health, but also prompts you to reflect on the actions and thoughts contributing to this state. There are countless stories of people who have harnessed the power of questioning in this way. For instance, a young entrepreneur who struggles with self-doubt and a sense of imposter syndrome. Traditional affirmations seem not to resonate with her, and so she feels hollow and unconvincing. But when she asks herself, why am I the right person to lead this project? Her perspective shifted. This question led her to reflect on her skills, her past successes, and her unique vision for her business. It transformed her mindset, turning her doubt into a sense of purpose and confidence. Consider the case of the person who battles with chronic stress and anxiety. His therapist suggests a shift from affirmations to questions. Instead of saying, "I am at peace," he begins asking, "Why am I feeling more peaceful each day?" This opens Amit to recognize and appreciate the small moments of calm in his day, gradually building a more sustained sense of peace. These examples show how reframing affirmations as questions can be a powerful technique for personal transformation. By engaging our brain's natural problem-solving abilities, we can create a more convincing and motivating narrative for ourselves, one that encourages exploration, discovery, and growth. This approach is particularly potent as we navigate the fourth density, where our internal dialogues play a crucial role in shaping our reality. Through the power of questions, we can affirm our desires and aspirations in a way that is dynamic, engaging, and deeply transformative. As we immerse ourselves in the concept of fourth density, the notion of abundance takes on a new and more profound meaning. Abundance in this context isn't about material wealth or external success. It's about the richness of experience, a fullness of life, a deep sense of gratitude and connection. It's an understanding that there is enough for everyone and that our personal fulfillment contributes to the collective abundance of the universe. To tap into this state of abundance, we must start by asking ourselves the right questions. These questions should not only reflect our desires for abundance, but also help us recognize and appreciate the abundance that already surrounds us. For example, instead of asking, "Why don't I have enough?" we might ask, "In what ways is abundance already present in my life?" The shift in perspective is crucial. It's about recognizing abundance in its many forms, be it time, love, health, opportunities, or material wealth. Here are some specific questions to foster an abundance mindset. What am I grateful for today? This question shifts our focus to the present and acknowledges the abundance that already exists in our lives. How can I share my abundance with others? Abundance grows when shared. This question encourages us to think about giving, not just in terms of money or material things, but in terms of time, knowledge, or even kindness. What are the ways in which I am wealthy beyond money? This question broadens our definition of wealth, reminding us to value non-material forms of abundance. Or, how can I open myself to receive more abundance? Often our own beliefs and attitudes can block the flow of abundance, and by asking this question helps us to explore and remove these blocks. I became successful in my business by asking, how can I make my business more successful? It was that simple. I started to get answers. If you're struggling with something and you're using affirmations, try also asking yourself questions to give yourself the answers that you need, knowing that deep within you is the answers. And by asking these questions, you give your subconscious the permission to bring these answers up. And in this fourth density environment, it is available to you now, when in the past it may not have been. I recommend using visualization when you ask questions. Ask yourself a question and then spend a few minutes visualizing the answers. Use your imagination in vivid detail, and you will find answers in your own mind's eye. Phrasing affirmations as questions like, "Why am I worthy of abundance in all its forms?" can be a powerful way to reinforce an abundance mindset. By integrating questions and practices into our daily lives, we align ourselves with the energy of abundance in the fourth density. This isn't just about attracting more into our lives. It's about recognizing and appreciating the abundance that's already there. It's a shift from a mindset of scarcity and competition to one of gratitude and generosity. By asking the right questions, you open yourself to a life that is richer, fuller, and more connected to the endless possibilities of the universe. If you understand that every question will be answered, why aren't you asking those incredible questions? This also counts towards health. In the journey towards optimal health, the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit plays a pivotal role. In fourth density, this relationship becomes even more pronounced, where our thoughts, emotions, and spiritual state significantly influence our physical health. Understanding and nurturing this connection is key to achieving a state of holistic well-being. The power of inquiry can be a vital tool in this holistic approach. By asking yourself the right questions, you can uncover deeper insights into your health, encouraging a more mindful and proactive attitude towards your well-being. These questions help you tune into your body, understand your emotional needs, and connect with your spiritual selves, creating a harmonious balance that fosters health and vitality. To guide you towards optimal health, consider these reflective questions. What does my body need right now? This question encourages you to tune into your body's signals. Whether it's rest, movement, nutrition, or hydration, this question helps you become more responsive to your body's needs. Or you can ask, how are my emotions affecting my physical health? Emotions obviously have a profound effect on our physical well-being. This question allows you to explore any emotional undercurrents that might be manifesting as physical symptoms. You can ask, what activities bring me joy and vitality? Engaging in activities that uplift your spirit can have a positive effect on your physical health. So this question helps you identify those activities and encourages you to integrate them into your life. You can ask, how can I nurture my spiritual health today? Spiritual well-being is a key component of overall health, and this prompts you to engage in spiritual practices like meditation or prayer or nature walks that might help you on a spiritual level that is affecting your health. Incorporating these questions into your daily routine can have lasting health benefits. One way to do this is by starting your day with a health-focused inquiry. Take a few moments each morning to ask yourself one of these questions. Let it guide your choices throughout the day, whether it's opting for a nutritious meal, taking a moment to process your emotions, or setting aside time for a spiritual practice. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can simply ask, how can I be healthier? What can I eat to be healthier? All those questions will be answered within you. Another effective practice is to use these questions as a reflective tool at the end of the day. Before going to bed, reflect on how you cared for your mind and body and spirit throughout the day. This not only promotes a sense of gratitude, but also helps you identify areas for improvement. Remember, the journey to health is not just about preventing or curing illness. It's about cultivating a state of complete physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. By engaging with these questions, you empower yourself to take charge of your health, leading to a more balanced, energized, and fulfilling life. In fourth density, where the boundaries between mind, body, and spirit are more fluid, such an approach becomes even more impactful, leading us towards a state of harmonious health and profound well-being. Asking questions can also help you to find perfect love. The quest for love is as ancient as humanity itself, yet in the realm of fourth density, the search for a perfect love takes on a new dimension. It's no longer just about finding someone who complements you. It's about a deeper journey of self-discovery and connection. Self-inquiry in the context of love is about introspection and reflection on what love truly means, what we seek in a partner, how we can be a loving partner ourselves. It's a process that encourages us to look within and understand our deepest desires, fears, and values related to love. To embark on this journey, consider these questions. What does perfect love look like to me? This question will help you paint a clear picture of the kind of love you aspire to experience. It's not just about the characteristics of a partner, but also about the dynamics of the relationships you wish to cultivate. You can ask, what qualities do I bring to a loving relationship? Often the focus is on what others can bring into our lives. This question turns the lens inward, helping you recognize and appreciate your own value in a relationship. You can ask, how can I be more open to giving and receiving love? Love is always a two-way street, and this question encourages you to explore any barriers you might have to giving and receiving love and how you can overcome them. A great question to ask is, what lessons have my past relationships taught me about love? Every relationship, regardless of its outcome, has valuable lessons to offer. This question helps you reflect on these lessons and how they shape your understanding of love. These questions aren't just theoretical. They have practical, life-changing implications, as seen in the stories of those who've used them. Take, for example, the story of Michael, who had been through a series of short-lived relationships. It wasn't until he started asking himself, "What does perfect love look like to me?" that he realized he'd been chasing an ideal that didn't align with his true desires. This insight led him to change the way he approached dating, eventually leading him to a more fulfilling relationship that resonated with his authentic self. Then there's the story of Priya, who always felt she had to change herself to be loved. The question, "What qualities do I bring to a loving relationship?" helped her recognize her worth and embrace her true self. This newfound self-love and confidence attracted a partner who loved her for who she was. Incorporating these questions into daily life can be as simple as reflecting on one question each day, journaling about it, or discussing it with a friend. The key is to approach these questions with openness and honesty, allowing them to guide you on a journey of self-discovery and love. Right now, our inner world shapes our outer reality more than ever before. And these questions become more potent by understanding and loving yourself. You open the door to attracting and nurturing the perfect love in your life, a love that is deep, authentic, and aligned with your truest self. Another area in which questions can be very helpful is on the spiritual path. The pursuit of spiritual enlightenment gains extraordinary depth and urgency in fourth density. This density, with its heightened energy and consciousness, offers a fertile ground of profound spiritual growth and enlightenment. And here, spiritual enlightenment is understood not just as a state of being or a final destination, but as an ongoing process of deepening evolution, awareness, understanding, and connection with the universe and the self. At the core of this spiritual journey are questions, inquiries that guide you to deeper spiritual practice, help you to uncover layers of meaning and connection. These questions aren't just about seeking answers, they're about opening yourself to new dimensions of understanding and experience. Consider these questions to deepen your spiritual understanding and practice. What is my true nature? This question will invite exploration into the essence of your being, beyond physical existence and societal labels. It's a quest to understand your spiritual self. You can ask, how do I connect with the universe? This question encourages you to explore your relationship with the universe and the ways in which you experience this connection. Whether it's through nature, meditation, prayer, or other practices. You might ask, what lessons are my experiences teaching me? Every experience, whether perceived as positive or negative, holds valuable lessons for your spiritual growth. Every experience is a catalyst, as Quo tells us, and this question helps you to reflect on these lessons and integrate them into your understanding. You might ask, how can I be more present in each moment? Presence is a key aspect of spirituality, and this question is a reminder to anchor yourself in the present moment, fully experiencing and appreciating the now. Incorporating meditation practices centered around questions can significantly enhance your spiritual journey. For instance, during meditation, you might focus on one of these questions, allowing your mind to explore it freely without attachment to specific answers. This practice encourages a state of open, receptive awareness where insights can arise naturally. Understand that you may not get the answers in your meditation or at that moment for any of the questions that you ask, but they will come to you, and be ready for the answers. One effective practice is to keep a spiritual journal. Regularly write down your reflections on these questions, noting any insights, feelings, or experiences that arise. Over time, you'll have better questions, and this journal can become a valuable record of your spiritual journey, showing you how far you've come and guiding you towards future growth. In fourth density, where our spiritual evolution is accelerated, these questions and practices become even more powerful. They help us navigate the complexities of this new density, keeping us grounded in our spiritual journey amidst the rapid changes and expansions of consciousness. By regularly engaging with these questions, you open yourself to a deeper understanding and experience of spirituality in general and yourself. not as a distant goal, but as a living, evolving process that enriches every aspect of your life. The journey through fourth density is deeply personal, and the questions that guide you should be equally personalized. To create your personalized questions, start by reflecting on your individual goals and desires. What areas of your life are you looking to transform or develop? Are you seeking growth in your personal relationships, career, health, spirituality, or perhaps your understanding of yourself? Identifying these areas will provide a clear focus for your questions. Next, consider these guidelines for formulating impactful questions. 1. Be specific. General questions lead to general answers. The more specific your questions, the more targeted and meaningful your insights will be. For instance, instead of asking, "How can I be happier?" consider something more specific like, "What small change can I make today to bring more happiness into my life?" Secondly, assume positive intentions. Frame your questions from a place of positive intentions and possibilities. Instead of asking, "Why do I always fail?" ask, "What can I learn from this experience to succeed in the future?" 3. Keep it open-ended. Open-ended questions encourage deeper reflection and exploration. For example, "What steps can I take to improve my health?" is more inviting and expansive than a yes/no question. 4. Align with your values. Ensure your questions resonate with your core values and beliefs. This alignment creates a more meaningful and authentic inquiry process. Let's look at examples of how to adapt the questions that I've given so far. If you're focused on career growth, the question, "What does perfect love look like to me?" could be adapted to, "What does my ideal career look like, and why am I passionate about it?" And for health and well-being, "How can I be more open to giving and receiving love?" might become, "How can I be more open to nurturing and receiving health in my life?" It's important to remember that as you grow and evolve, so too should your questions. Regularly revisiting and revising your questions set keeps it relevant and aligned with your current state of being and aspirations. This process is not static, it's dynamic and reflective of your ongoing journey through life and the fourth density. Encourage yourself to be flexible and open-minded in this process. The questions that resonate with you today might change tomorrow, and that's a natural part of growth. Embrace this evolution as a sign of your expanding consciousness and deepening understanding of yourself and the world around you, which is what fourth density is all about. By crafting your personal questions and engaging with it regularly, you create a powerful tool for self-exploration, growth, and transformation. These questions become your companions on the journey through fourth density, guiding you towards realizing your fullest potential and living a life that is true to your deepest self. Here are a number of questions that you can ask, and as you get better at it, they can become longer and more complex. You can ask, "What inspires me?" "Who am I becoming?" "What does my body need today?" "How can I relax more?" "What am I grateful for in my relationships?" "How can I listen better?" "What's my next career step?" "How can I improve my skills?" "What brings me peace?" "How can I connect deeper?" "Where do I find abundance?" "How can I give back?" "What am I curious about?" "How can I learn from this?" "What can I create today?" "How can I express myself?" "What's my strength?" "How can I overcome this?" "What am I feeling now? Am I fully present?" Then your questions can become a little more complex. What unique talents and strengths do I possess that I can further develop? Or in what ways can I step outside my comfort zone today to foster personal growth? What are simple daily actions I can take to improve my physical and mental health? How can I create more balance in my life between work, rest, and play? What qualities do I value most in relationships, and how can I cultivate them in my own life? How can I express love and appreciation to those around me today? What steps can I take to align my career with my passions and values? How can I contribute positively to my workplace or community through my skills and talents? What daily practices can I adopt to deepen my spiritual connection and inner peace? How can I stay grounded and present in moments of stress or uncertainty? In what ways can I recognize and appreciate the abundance that already exists in my life? How can I use my resources, time, energy, skills to contribute to the prosperity of others? What new skill or knowledge can I pursue that serves others? How can I incorporate learning into my everyday life in a way that feels enjoyable and self-fulfilling? What creative activities bring me joy, and how can I make more time for them? How can I express my true self more fully in all aspects of my life? What can this challenge teach me, and how can it contribute to my growth? How can I approach difficulties with a mindset of resilience and optimism? What can I do right now to become more aware and present in this moment? How can mindfulness practices enhance my daily experiences and interactions? Everyone's a little different. You're going to learn how to ask the right questions of yourself that opens up that portion of you that wants to answer them. The human mind is amazing in the way it wants to answer questions. I've asked questions about history, about times in my past, about people. If I ask any question, I will get the answer for it. And so, use the power of questions to transform your life. It may be the secret key that you're missing with everything else that you're doing, is to give yourself the freedom of your mind and your subconscious to answer those questions that you need answering. You can find all episodes of The Reality Revolution at therealityrevolution.com, and welcome to The Reality Revolution.